In the electrifying world of live music performances, where artists push boundaries and create unforgettable moments for their audiences, few traditions have captured the imagination of fans quite like Role Model's signature Sally segment. This quirky, heartfelt concert gimmick, born from the depths of Tucker Harrington Pillsbury's creative mind, better known to the world as Role Model, has evolved into a cultural phenomenon. At its core, the Sally moment is more than just a performance. It's an invitation for chaos, collaboration, and pure, unfiltered joy. Fans flock to his shows not only for the soaring melodies and introspective lyrics but also for the anticipation of witnessing a surprise guest step into the spotlight to embody the enigmatic character of Sally. And on a crisp evening in London, this tradition reached new heights when a global superstar from the boy band era made an unexpected cameo that left the crowd, and the internet, in absolute awe. Role Model, the 28-year-old American singer-songwriter whose blend of indie pop, heartfelt storytelling, and raw vulnerability has resonated with a generation navigating the complexities of modern love and self-discovery, has built his live shows around interactivity. His 2024 album, Kansas Anymore, marked a pivotal chapter in his career, delving into themes of nostalgia, heartbreak, and the search for authenticity in a world that often feels scripted. The standout track from this album, Sally When the Wine Runs Out, serves as the canvas for this viral ritual. In the song, Sally emerges as a fictional muse, a free-spirited, wine-fueled alter ego who embodies liberation and escapism. During live renditions, Role Model selects a willing participant, be it a die-hard fan or a celebrity acquaintance, to join him on stage. Dressed in whimsical attire, this Sally dances, sings, and interacts with the performer, turning a solo act into a shared spectacle. What began as a spontaneous idea during early tour dates has snowballed into one of the most anticipated elements of his concerts, with videos of these moments racking up millions of views across social media platforms. The Eventim Apollo, also affectionately known as the Hammersmith Apollo, has long been a hallowed ground for music lovers in the United Kingdom. This iconic venue, with its rich history of hosting legends from David Bowie to Amy Winehouse, was the perfect backdrop for Role Model's sold-out London show on that fateful Tuesday night. The air was thick with excitement as fans, many clad in merchandise from his tour, packed into the Grand Hall, their energy palpable like a live wire. Role Model, ever the charismatic showman, commanded the stage with his signature blend of humor and sincerity. His setlist wove through hits from his discography, building to a crescendo that had the audience on their feet, singing along to choruses that spoke directly to their souls. But as the opening chords of Sally When the Wine Runs Out filled the room, a hush fell over the crowd, replaced by a collective gasp as the lights dimmed and a spotlight swung toward the side of the stage. Enter Niall Horan, the Irish heartthrob and former One Direction member whose boyish charm and soulful voice have kept him in the spotlight long after the band's hiatus. Horan, known for his solo ventures like the chart-topping The Tortured Poets Department. Wait, no, that's a mix-up. His actual albums such as Flicker and Heartbreak Weather have showcased his evolution from pop sensation to introspective artist. Stepped out in a casual ensemble that screamed effortless cool, a simple white tee, jeans, and sneakers with his signature tousled hair catching the stage lights. The moment he appeared, the venue erupted into a deafening roar, a tidal wave of screams that seemed to shake the very foundations of the Apollo. Fans, many of whom grew up idolizing One Direction's harmonious anthems like What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life, couldn't believe their eyes. Horan, with his easy grin and disarming humility, waved to the crowd before locking eyes with Role Model, the two sharing a knowing nod that spoke volumes about their mutual respect. What followed was pure magic, a crossover that fans dubbed the craziest ever in the hours that followed. As the song's lyrics unfolded, Sally When the Wine Runs Out, We'll Dance Until We Fall Down, Horan fully embraced the role. He grabbed a prop wine glass, non-alcoholic of course for the sake of the performance, twirled with exaggerated flair, and belted out the chorus with a surprising depth that blended seamlessly with Role Model's vocals. The duo's chemistry was electric. Horan, no stranger to high-energy performances from his One Direction days and solo tours, matched Role Model's enthusiasm beat for beat. They high-fived mid-verse, shared improvised dance moves that had the crowd mimicking from the floor seats, and at one point Horan even pulled a fan on stage for a quick trio spin, amplifying the communal spirit. The audience, a mix of Gen Z devotees to Role Model and millennial One Direction diehards, captured every second on their phones, the flashes creating a sea of stars in the darkened hall. As the final notes faded, Horan and Role Model shared a heartfelt hug, arms wrapped tightly in a brotherly embrace that symbolized the bridging of two musical worlds. The cheers that followed were thunderous, a standing ovation that stretched on for minutes, with chants of Niall, Niall, mingling with role model. The emotional peak wasn't just the performance, it was the genuine connection on display, a reminder of why live music endures in an era of streaming playlists. Horan, who has spoken in interviews about his admiration for emerging artists who prioritize storytelling over commercial polish, later shared a cryptic post on social media. A photo of the stage with the caption, "Sally's got moves. London, you're unreal." Role Model, for his part, reposted fan videos, gushing about how Horan's energy made the night legendary. The ripple effects were immediate and far-reaching. Within minutes, X, formerly Twitter, became a frenzy of reactions, a digital echo chamber where fans dissected every frame of the fan-made clips that surfaced. One particularly viral tweet read, "The moment Niall Horan appeared as Sally, I'm deceased." Role Model's sold-out London show just etched itself into history books. Accompanied by a string of crying emojis, it garnered thousands of likes and retweets, sparking threads where users compared it to iconic moments like Harry Styles' surprise appearances or Ed Sheeran's impromptu duets. Another fan, capturing the shock value, posted, "This has got to be the craziest crossover ever. One Direction and Role Model? My two worlds just collided in the best way possible." The sentiment echoed across the platform, with users sharing screenshots of their lock screens now featuring the duo mid-dance.